Let's get to it.
Okay, YouTube, what's going on? It's Mesa back at it with The Division. So, I want to make a guide for us common folk, solo players out there, on how you can maximize your fun in The Division. And this is not a guide to get to max rank, level 30, get the high-end gear, dark side, anything like that. This is what I've been doing to have fun as a solo player and as a noob to MMOs and RPGs, okay? So, there's plenty of other videos out there if you want to grind and get to max rank right away and experience the endgame content. But for me, there is just too much to offer in this game, and I am not burning through it. So let's jump into it. Okay, so first thing you see up there is the medical wing, tech wing, and security wing. Out in the wild, you're going to see green, orange, and blue activities, and you're going to use those things to get supplies to bring back to your base camp and upgrade them. When you upgrade them, then it's going to upgrade your abilities, talents, and perks. So let me show you right off the bat what I'm using right now. So I use the heal ability, and you can see here you can actually mod it, and the more you go out in there wild and upgrade your facilities, you get modifications. Like for mine, I'm using temporarily increased damage for effective targets in addition to the normal healing effect. Now for me, for my secondary, I go with this thing called the Seeker Mines. I love these things, and I also modded it all the way. These mines separate into smaller mines that seek out multiple targets simultaneously. So basically, you throw these on the floor, and they just go running after the enemies, okay? Really, really cool, a lot of fun, they do a lot of damage. In terms of talents, the two most important that I think you should unlock right away, well, definitely something medical related. For me, I go with use medkit when not at full health to receive an overshield, okay? But this one's really important here. Enter any cover to reduce recoil by 25% for 10 seconds, okay? And I believe that occurs every time you go into cover. Well, this is a cover shooter, and very, very helpful because some of the weapons have a lot of kick. They kick like a mule. Then you've got perks here, okay? Like here's a really good perk which you'll unlock early on from the security wing. You can see here when you upgrade medical, when you upgrade tech, and when you upgrade security. Increase XP gain from all activities by 10%, okay? And as you upgrade these things, you can see here I spent more time, obviously, on the medical wing for some reason, and not as much time in the tech and security, which I'm working on now. Okay, let's take a look at the inventory here. It basically works the same as Destiny, okay? You got green, then blue, then purple, and then yellow. Okay, I forget the names. I know one of them is called Superior, okay? You always want to equip the better piece and really take a look at the perks and stats, okay? Like here, technically, this says 220, but my purple contractor vest, which is only 117, actually brings up my health. You can see if I put that one on, my health drops to 8,190. If I put this up, it goes up to 10,000. But also look in the bottom right over there, they all have perks, okay? Like for my contractor vest, I got plus 5% health on a kill, plus 6% protection from elites, and so forth, okay? Another thing also is you're going to pick up a lot of stuff in a while. Pick up everything, okay? Because you're going to either, one, sell these things to the vendors, or you're going to break these down into crafting sources, okay? So you can see here, I got weapon parts right here, 22 greens, 5 blue weapon parts. I've got fabric, 67 greens, 18 blues. You got tools, electronic parts, and division tech, okay? Here's where you keep your keys. So you can see I got one dark zone key. I've got one lockpick. Okay, so let me show you actually what happens and how you got to really decide to pick and choose what you want to upgrade here within each wing. Okay, so the tech wing, I've got 560 supplies, so I can actually do central heating and satcoms, or I can go with water purification generators, so 400. So here's where you got to look at the perks, okay, or talents and things that you'll unlock for upgrading it here. So it looks like generators is all about the sticky bomb. I don't use the sticky bomb, so I don't care. Water purification is all about the turret mod. I may consider that, even though I'm using my Seeker Mines. Here we got talents. Let's see, we got tactical advance. What else? Police up, kill a hostile. All right, so these are just kind of basic things. You know what? We're going to go with water purification, okay? And we're going to go back to using my turret, because now my turret's going to have some mods in it and actually will be better than it normally is. I kind of wasn't really digging the turret for a while, but let's go in and then upgrade that turret and see what else we got. So we're going to go back. We're going to go into our menu. We're going to go to abilities. We're going to go and arm our turret here. There we go. We're going to place the Seeker Mines. Then we're going to press square to mod it. Now I got a bunch of modifications here. I actually was with a guy doing one of the story missions where you match me, and he was using this as a flamethrower. Here, this turret shoots electrical darts that damage and shock multiple targets. So, pretty cool. So, let's see, increased turret's damage and pulse attacks against targets. We're going to go with the electric shocks here, I think. I might play around with the fire thing. I don't know. That guy who was using it with me with the fire thing wasn't doing too much damage on people. But that's how you upgrade things. But again, you want to pick and choose exactly the different things that you want to upgrade, okay? So now, I only have 160 supplies, so I got to go back into the wild and see what I want to upgrade next, okay? If I want to upgrade my sticky bombs, I'd have to get 400. I need 1,000 to upgrade, let's see, tactical link, Division Tech Materials, Engineer, I'm not worried about that yet. That's further in the game. Okay, you have a Recalibration Center, which I haven't messed with. I would have messed with it. I watched Cathalion's video on it. You're basically taking gear that you have and you're re-rolling it for different perks here. You can see here my Contractor Vest. I could choose to re-roll it, and it'll change all those things like stamina, plus 5% on kill, plus 6. So, I don't know. I would stay away from this if you're in the early stages. Don't worry about it. Okay, next thing, you've got your weapon vendors and gear vendors, and these are all in the safe houses as well, okay? And you could sell your gear back, or you can buy some stuff, okay? And I do believe the stock does change. Now, there is a fine line between, do you want to sell things? See right here, it's under sell. These are all the things I don't have equipped, okay? So I'm looking at these pistols right here. I don't need that. It's lower DPS. I don't need this pistol. I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't need that mask. I don't need that. And I'm getting myself money right here, okay? So the green's gonna ditch all of them, okay? Don't care about it. You always wanna go with blue, purple, so forth, okay? So that's just an example of selling a few things. Let's see how much cash I have. Now, I have bought things early on from some of these weapon and gear dealers. When you're starving for gear, don't always expect things to drop. As you get further in the game, you can rely kind of more on things that are dropping. Like my favorite weapon by far, and it was in the alpha and beta, is the Scar. Okay, I don't know what it is. The Scar is just my favorite freaking gun in the game. I don't know. It's just, I love the damn thing. And once you have a weapon, you can also upgrade it with different perks. Well, different attachments of different quality. Purple, blue, green, so forth. So you can see here, I've got it decked out with all blue gear, but I can't get a freaking muzzle. But if I go to the weapons dealer, I might be able to buy myself a muzzle of either blue or green quality. You can see here, if I go to sights here, I've got different sights I could choose from, and it will pull it off. It will prompt you if you're going to pull it off another weapon to put on this one here. See, I just put that one on, put this one on. This one gives you, let's see, more range, more accuracy. I'm going to go with the small RDS scope here. Then also out there in the wild, you're going to be getting blueprints from completing things, okay? Those blueprints, you can then take and use materials to craft items, right? So here, I've got the blueprints for this submachine gun, the AUG. I did get a blue one early on. Liked it. Think kicks ass. But you can see question marks here. Ooh, there's a marksman rifle here. Now, here's where you would craft it, and basically the stats and perks and everything with this weapon, DPS even. See, it says it's between 7,446 to 8,375. When you roll it, it'll be between there, okay? Don't guarantee it's going to be 8,375, okay? And you can go ahead and craft it. Now, I can't craft it here because, check it out, weapon parts. I only have 5 blues, and you need 7s to craft this weapon. For here, I would need 14 blues and 4 tools. So you got to be collecting tools and weapon parts. That's where I say there's a fine line between when you get weapons from drops and you don't want them. Do you want to sell them, or do you want to dismantle them? Totally up to you. And to dismantle, it's super simple. Let's go and dismantle some weapons here. So go into my weapons here. Did I get rid of everything? I got rid of everything. You know, I'm not going to use this police MP4 anymore, so all you have to do is press L3, and there we go. I got 1 weapon part for it. So, yeah, that's where you're going to gotta pick and choose. I think the more you get into the game, I'm level 19 now, I'm probably going to stop selling things because I'm not really going to be buying much anymore. I'm going to be expecting drops and trying to use blueprints to craft a few different things. Alright, lastly, let's talk about how to really enjoy this game, and that's 2 work areas, okay? I just finished working the whole Gramis area because I want to get to where my old areas where I actually used to live. I used to live on 34th and 1st. But you can see here, it's kind of empty. There's a few things here. I just finished the story on hard mode. Hard stories don't really give you anything. Well, you have a chance of a better drop, but there is no difference really in XP. I like it because it makes it more fun. It's definitely harder. It is harder when you choose harder. But let's pick an area here of what you should do, because I went to this area. I've got all this stuff on my mini-map to do, and I never got around to doing it. I just kind of was working my way down here. What you want to do is when you are in a certain level range, so let's say you're between 10 and 13, you want to come to the safe house, you want to go inside, you want to go see the service dude or whatever, I'll put it on screen. He's going to give you a report. Once you activate him, he's going to activate things all over your map. Then you're going to go see the actual map that's within that safe house, and it's going to activate more things on your map. Side missions and encounters, okay? So you can see here blue encounters, and you also have some yellow encounters. So the yellow encounters will give you tech wing supplies, credits, XP. The blue encounters are obviously going to give you security wing supplies, credits, and XP. Then your side missions here, you get credits, XP, a lot more XP, and also a chance at blueprints, okay? What you should do is make sure you complete every single side mission in an area, and then you'll get a last side mission that's actually not showing up. So go in, complete all the extra side missions, and actually shout out to Noble Warrior 99. Just watch your video on this. I'll link his video in the description. He said if you go in and complete all the side missions in an area, a final side mission, which will be a little more challenging, I think, will come up, and that will give you a chance at a better blueprint, okay? So if you're stuck with blues, it might give you a purple. I guess if you're rocking purples, it could give you a chance at a high-end one. I don't particularly know. But anyway, that's it, guys. So I am absolutely really enjoying this game. I'm not staying away from Destiny. I'm still playing Destiny, but it's a nice break considering there's not too much different things to do in Destiny right now in regards to PvE. I mean, I got that one Warlock who's 320, the rest are 319, and hopefully we'll get some new PvE content coming up in the spring. So, guys, like I said in the beginning, enjoy the game. Don't rush through it. There's too much to explore. You're going to get bored really quickly. Yes, I know there's lots of stuff to do for the end game once you hit rank 30, and that there's tons of stuff after rank 30. I'm just saying, if you're new, you're by yourself, and you want to fully get the most out of this game. So that's it, guys. Drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa. Check out my stream. Usually on YouTube, sometimes on Twitch. And that's it. I'm out of here. Like Vladimir.